Hello everyone, this is Hodera and we are back with Chaos Zero Nightmare again. Today, this is sponsored by the way, we're gonna play through at least one route of Narja Trauma Code, right? Law of Preserve Hope in Confinement. If you never play Trauma Code before, because the last one that come out is during Haru banner, which is the first banner in the game together with Lenore. So right now we get a new event one, which is Narja, and Luke is for the standard banner, which you can unlock using the key. I already unlocked them, so yeah. I recommend you to do Narja within this time period, right, between now until the end of Narja banner, because during this period you don't need to use the key to open her trauma code, because right now if you want to do Haru you also need to get at least one of the key, and the key can be get from Arc City, right? Arc City no shop. The key cost you 20 policy point, not much. You can hold up to 3 key, and that's all. But another thing that other than free entry, right, there is also a limited time event reward, which is all of these, right? Most of these are just you clear everything in the trauma code and you're gonna get all of this 300 crystal, and then sticker memory of Narja, which is what is the metal you can put in either your save data or customize your profile whenever that is unlocked, of course. So yeah, you can come in here and watch all through this, do the battle event to unlock the limited reward, right? But we're not gonna do it the event battle. We are here to do the story. So let's start, right? Narja, a replica born from Kaguya Pharmaceuticals. The origin of her birth confine her and chaos lead her astray. Yet to sustain her life, she finds her way between freedom and instinct. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but you can see how long it's gonna take from the video length, I guess. So that is 20 years ago. In A02 we have incredibly high hopes for you. We know that you can make it. We will make sure for that. Now time to blow out the candle. Blow out the candle. Let's celebrate your birth. Just bring your leaf closer to the candle and blow it out. Just like that. Okay. And back to the present. Okay, number keeps spiking. Not seem to be issue with the trauma code stimulation. Could you elaborate? At first, I thought this gonna be full voice acting, but maybe not. Did Haru have full voice? I don't remember. It's been too long. Maybe not. Until I can't pinpoint better. It's because you're looking trauma event or that continue until recently, or it's because you trying to run this on replica. Cannot get you to manifest inside simulation pattern. If you play spectator low for this one. Yeah, that will be enough. Simulation isn't our only option. Last, it's not like can take patient place. Don't have to worry about that. I stood by silently as Elaine got up and left the room. From outside I could hear muffled conversation that Elaine having with someone else. Moment later, owner of the other voice peeked inside. Pale skin, blue eyes. It almost seemed as if they were camouflaged for the simulation room. It's Narja. Not ready. Not really used to everything yet. Everything outside the lab is new. I mean, I have to see things from visual simulation and videos. Toma code completely new to me. Experience I never experienced in the lab. Experiment I never experienced. I think someone mentioned that it actually wasn't an experiment or for research. If so, then I don't know why you're interested in looking into replica parts. But to demonstrate the latent potential I hold as a unilateral subject of this observation, that is the reason I exist, so I guess I'm quite used to process like this. You can look into and analyze me for whatever you want. Yeah, you misunderstood that. We doing here is for you. Narja bring her eye at me in innocent confusion. The silence that followed her words proved that she was unable to comprehend the situation. What do you mean? You don't need to feel anxious, and you don't have to make any effort to show us any results. If you look into my memories, I don't think that is possible. You will find out when you see it, Captain. Just how suffocatingly tight the space confined my memory is. It seemed Narja really was accustomed to being treated as a unilateral subject of observation. I watched as she snugly embraced Elysian, her white flying warmth that was away with her, as she closed her eyes. And so we descend into the sea of her memories. Just to be clear, I'm not gonna read everything out loud because my voice will not be able to handle that. Okay, back to Happy New Year. Not Happy New Year, Happy Birthday! Insert. I don't know who these individuals are. Okay, we read that earlier. Director Yuma, don't forget about teaching how to blow the candle. So this is the first time Narja come into her own consciousness, maybe, right? This game was something unfamiliar to me. I followed instruction. Please understand my word. Won't be able to have any communication problem. Okay. Comprehensive replica adaptability assessment. Close the capsule and prepare as one. Really? Just blow the cake, the candle on the cake, and then start experiment right away. Oh, okay. Congratulations, successful replica cultivation. Replica entity code NA02. That's what they call me. Entity code normal responsiveness to external stimuli, simple command recognition, and limit speech capability. Not for any structural flaw or instabilities, ready to proceed with the portal's ability verification. Simulation begin. Life fade away inside the capsule without understand what's happening or how much time had passed. Found myself look at an unfamiliar landscape. Alright. Alright, I just go to check out Haru and Lenore trauma code is not voiced. Maybe I remember that wrong. It doesn't voice at all. Maybe there is some ending or some part that is voiced, but not always. Can I? Okay, let's just go with this, I guess. The food chain. Hmm. Ooh, cool. This is chaos manifestation, a simulation. Simulation chaos. As I take in my surrounding, a sweeping field come into view. A view so vast is incomparable to the lab interior. Reach. My instinctively react in disgust towards witches lust stuck to the ground and the building. In comparison, imply couple of this should be more than enough to test your potential. Try moving your arm and leg. So they test if she working in chaos like portals or not. Portals empower like don't understand. We need to know for now. Yuma is the director. Okay. Yeah, her friend, right? If you run into chaos monster, attack it first. If you don't, you'll be the one being attacked. They just really throw less than an hour old child into the chaos. Oh, okay. Narja feel unexplicable kinship toward them. As if these life forms are closer to her compared to human. But the monster will still attack her. Elysian did the same. Okay, so Elysian registered this as enemy. Alright.
何をすればいいの？戦う準果てしない苦痛。何をまだ戦う準備はや無駄なこと。何をすればいいの？守ってエルシオン。戦う準備は何をすればいいの？戦う準備はでき何をすればいいの？果てしない苦痛。戦う準備まだ何をすればいいの？私に力を貸して戦う準備無駄なこと守ってエリュシオン。何をすればいいの？戦う果てしない苦痛。何まだ戦う準備は私に力を貸してせい無駄なこと。何をすればいい
Oh, no attack card. Well, we have this.
意志が沈潜するとき絶望は口を開ける。
Wasn't a powerful enemy. Okay, now what do you want, director? Okay, we're gonna meet Gaia. Nice. Ancient little one, Gaia. The name she choose for itself. I think Gaia have faster recognition about species compared to Narja at the start, right? So maybe the reason Gaia doesn't kill the enemy just because she recognizes the relationship faster. Yeah, her yellow eyes pierce right through me, contempt, dissatisfaction. I can almost taste the emotion she is sending my way. Gaia is not as soft as what we saw in the season 1 story in this one. Maybe this is what she was at first. Cool. Alright, another fight.
戦う準備はできているよ。まだ何をすればいいの？戦う準備は何をすればいいの？一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備守って何をすればいいの？戦う準備私に力を貸して無駄なこと。何をすればいい？戦う準備はできているよ。果てしない苦痛。恐竜剥がれた。何をすればいいの？一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備はできている。
Oh, there's more. Okay.
何をすればいいの？戦う準備はできているよ。何をすればいいの？戦う準備まだ果てしない苦痛。何をすればいいの？戦う準備はできているよ。私に力を貸して何をする？一瞬で潰して守ってエリュシオン。戦う準備はできてまだ何をすればいいの？一瞬で潰してあげる。戦う準備は私に力を貸して無駄なこと。何をすればいいの？戦う準備はできた。果てしない苦痛。まだ
Anyone? Anything else? Okay, we're done. Nice. Now what? Hey, don't do that. Don't dispose of Gaia. Okay, now they have to navigate through the chaos. I don't think they can do that, right? Yeah, Gaia is still cold toward Narja. Strange. Yeah, she doesn't have the power to navigate. She's just resisting the corruption in the chaos. Oh, I didn't expect Gaia to be this cold, right? Narja is so pure. I thought at first during the season I thought Gaia gonna be a pure one. But look like it's the opposite. Gaia is actually the smart one. Narja is just pure and instinctive. Oh, now we have a choice. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. I want to be friend. At least I want to have Gaia safe, right? So let's go with Gaia. Yeah, we need to protect Gaia. She cannot survive by herself, I think. Let's try the other part this time. Yeah. Oh. Another replica. You strong pang of hunger. Ooh. Isn't this a simulation? Why do we have this scene? Right. Okay, Gaia is still kind. She just cold on the outside, I guess. She want to save that replica. But Narja have something. As I watched, as she was the monster feeding on the replica, the first emotion she felt was not the fear or hunger. It's more akin to the beast's own primal desire to consume. A latter, pitiable creature has nothing more than sustenance fuel of one's own evolution. She sees the true monster she must confront isn't corporeal, but rather the instinct that resides within her. Oh no, Gaia. Oh. So we have a choice, right? We save Gaia or we eat the replica. I want good ending. I'm gonna try to get good ending, so we're gonna save Gaia here. Alright, time to fight. I never see this enemy before. Blue Granny. It's a mutant? I never saw this at all, I think.
何をする果てしない苦痛叩く一瞬で潰してやる何をすればいいの戦う準備私に力を貸して何を守ってエルシ戦う準備は何をすればいいまだ戦う準備はでき何を戦う準備はできている果てしない苦痛何をすればいいの
Actually, we can do this.
恐竜剥がれた戦う準備はできているよ私に力を貸して
And Lepika die. Alright. If she dragged herself in this feat without having to worry about anything to distract her, she would become stronger. Elysian also thinking the same thing. Swapping Elysian. Okay, Elysian want to go eat the Lepika and Narja stop it. What is the reason that she rejecting her own instinct? Is it because life or precious? Then why did she choose to save Lepika yet kill the monster? Difference between herself and the beast. Is what director who told her the answer? I don't like that. It sound because all these are simulation, right? I feel like this is like just another manipulative triggering from this researcher. Yeah, all of these are not real. Even Gaia, I think. So maybe that is not a real Gaia. Or maybe it's a real Gaia. Yeah, they need to survive together. This is gonna be quite a dark story. Because this is not gonna reach happy ending like the true happy ending. As we know, they stuck in the lab until we help them out. So this is not locked. Not unlocked, it's still locked. We have battle mission, we're not gonna do that. Let's continue. Genome editing. Mm-hmm. You need that connect cannot perfectly recreate the capability of photos. Mm-hmm. That's just a huge burden, like afraid of other Replica in this lab rely on Narja now. Yeah, this is so disgusting. Hmm. Alright. Director have some grief, I guess. Since I believe all his family member are gone now. I will judge him depend on how he tried to manipulate Narja after this. He found a key to manipulate Narja now, which is family. Will he use that? We will see. Yeah, don't bring those names up in front of the researcher. Oh, that's so brutal. This is label Gaia. Everything Gaia do is labeled as failure. This is really mostly just experience Narja trauma then, I think. Since I don't think we're gonna have any other scenario outside of the lab. We mostly just gonna stay in here. Agatha is Gaia companion. Still not buddy yet. Gaia is still quite cool. Lemka research, no different from getting lost in the chaos. Everything took a long time, more often than not, end up like where we start. After having repeating these dangerous missions so many times, become monotonous. Yeah, they try to edit Narja right now to make her be able to do what Protoss used to be able to do. Scalpel? You just... Okay, they just inject anesthetic and bring out scalpel. Yeah. There's no way. Director did not know that Elysian and Narja were connected down to our nerve. For the next week, Elysian I will brush. Oh. Yeah, they only give anesthesis to Narja, and Alicia just experienced everything. And next week, half a week later, Gaia received her surgery, which modify Agatha potion. And concentrate. Using equipment in lab 0, multiply the strength several fold. Okay, so they're gonna move on and use those new resources to make Haku now, I think. Okay, this guy is deserve everything bad to happen to him, since he used the word family now. Yeah, this is Haku. Okay, Haku adaptability and potential is a lot higher than Narja. No longer point. Continue replica research. There is not a single researcher who thinks you would fail. You are the only one who ever make it that far. Yeah. A lot of burden on Haku now instead of Narja. The fate of everyone here hanging on Haku's success. Yeah, human won't be disposed of. Narja realize difference between human and her kind, I guess. It's pure to choose momentum in their life. Yeah. Those two, both Gaia and Haku, tried their best. Haku tried their best to carry the project so that nobody will be disposed of, while Gaia tried her best to try to at least succeed even once. But Narja just in the middle, don't care that much, I think. She just brawl. Everything is so monotonous. Yeah, she think of leaving now. And all three of them plan the escape together. One day Haku come back with a flower she received from the director. He said a flower that grows somewhere in the rural region of Delta. Haku had on a peculiar expression. Again, she asked Haku if she wanted to be free, but she gave her no response. Her eye gazed over and void as if something that devoured her consciousness. Okay, so this is when Haku start communicating with the void now. Okay, so the story gonna continue until the fall of Lab Zero, I think. Oh, this is the Dreamland, maybe. Cadaver of replica. Yeah, what is the goal of simulating these corpses? Something moving. GA17 17. Move forward or close eye. Let's try to find out the truth or whatever this area is. Further on ahead, I run into corpses of replica again. Close eye. Okay. So walk toward direction the instinct took her, toward the smell of metallic, which I can assume is blood. Oh, that replica have the same ear accessory as Narja. Illusion of choice. We have 2 choice or 3 choice and eat replica. Okay. Overwhelmed by hunger, run forward. But the familiar face look up, and it's Narja face. Was that the cause of my anxiety? What must we have achieved? It's impossible to figure out for yourself why you were born into this world. However, it's become clear that our end goal is identical. As I squeeze my eyes shut, I feel the crisp breeze. A flower blade, I've seen this before, through the screen, and here I am lying atop of it. The director is picking the flower, taking time to smell each of them. Flower that I want to feel, freedom that I want to breathe. Director? You seem to have a bad dream. Don't we agree that you no longer need to call me that? Take a deep breath. The aroma of this flower will help you relax. What is happening right now? This is so suspicious. Yeah, of course, right? But I think the director is smart enough not to say all this. So this is a dream, I think, of Narja. Narja already realized that this guy, the director, the researcher, cannot be trusted. The flower and dirt that I would be lying upon turn cold and hard. Just like how the experiment capsule is. Had it always been this way? What feels like a wind quickly devolved into a busy cacophony of researchers. What did the director even call me by my name? Even if it's just one day, I would like to take one day to myself. Yeah, that is her dream. House. Researchers who usually have their eye glued to their data pod were now running around frantically. While they were doing so, the pod lid began to open. Either that is a dream or some kind of enforced visual to test Narja. Shivering in cold sweat, Alicia spit out something, a cold small golden tag. Older generation name tag of the letter GA17. Okay, we know the event now. Ownerless mark if we report it to researcher, or wave of boundaries if we go with Elysian. Let's go with Elysian. I don't trust the researcher. Without another thought, I reactively toss the tag back. The music is nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, it doesn't have a branch. You're that fine. Divergent evolution. I just realized I can change my team if I tick that option. Is this a flashback or what the civilian camera capture, right? That Narja tried to escape. Maybe just a flashback. Yeah, ever since that day, Haku changed. Mm. Interesting enough, Gaia in this story is so much different from Gaia we see in the season story. And I cannot think of anything that gonna make that much change, right? Or maybe she already had this kind of expression, but with her voice she sounds a lot more softer. But I don't think so. I read the story. She is not this cold and what is the word? Sharp. The tongue is quite sharp. We're gonna go retrieve those things. Research continue. Alright. It's a bad idea though, since Haku already had in contact with the boy. So whenever she managed to reach those chaos site or whatever the name, she's gonna hawk all of them by herself and evolve. Narja already forgot on one thing, getting outside laboratory 1. Yeah, Gaia is not at all what I expect to see. The dissonance between this time and the current Gaia is so different. Yeah, Haku already in contact with the void, and this place already overrun by the void. Mm, can we kill him, please? Okay, some battle. Decrease velocity plus the damage. Ah, I see.
戦う準備はできている。何をすればいいの？戦う準備はできて、何をすれば戦う準備はできているよ。まだ何をすればいい？果てしない苦痛。戦う準備は何をすればいいの？
Oh, that doesn't kill,
戦う
sadly.
準備はでき、私に力を貸して。何をすればいいの？恐竜剥がれた。戦う準備せい。
Fine.
何をすればいい？戦う準備はできているよ。何をすればいいの？まだ戦う準備はできている。まだ何をすれば戦う準備はできているよ。私に力を貸して。果てしない苦痛。
Wait, why did we have that upgrade when we don't have Mutant?
何をすればいいの？
Hello.
戦うじまだ果てしない苦痛。何をすればまだ戦う。私に力を貸して。
Mm-hmm. Alright, Gaia start to show some protectiveness for Narja now. Oh. What should we do? Should we go with Gaia or should we protect the lab with Haku? I said before I'm gonna go for happy ending, so and I assume happy ending is what we currently have after the seasonal story, so we're gonna stay with Gaia. Dominant gene. Uh-huh. Alright, we encounter a man. Hopefully it's director. And hopefully we can kill him. Yeah, they are outside. Well, they are inside the chaos, just outside the lab. They didn't know that this is a planet overrun by chaos already. In order to get to those sunny sky, flower field, they need to reach those arcs. Oh, okay.
何をすればいいの？戦う準備はでき、一瞬で潰してあげる。何をすればいいの？私に力を貸して。戦う準備はできている。いいよ。 全部飲み込んでる
I
何を
miss
すれ
say
ば
that.
果てしない苦
That's
痛
fine.
私に力を貸して
2 hour.
戦う準備はできているよ
Oh, for each time velocity activate. Oh, that is quite good.
まだ
That is quite
何を
good.
すればいい一瞬で潰してあげる
But we don't need that anymore, sadly. Okay, I will remember that epiphany. If you want to stack meal time, right? Yeah, they lacking ability to navigate the chaos. And they're back to the start. Yep, this is the real chaos and they cannot escape. Oh,
やめて
man, I really hope all these are boys. This such a nice story. Okay, we meet the director. Let's go see his end. Why not, right? Eat. Oh no. Oh no. I know I want the director to die, but I don't want it to be done by Narja. Her mental cannot handle that. Yeah, he is crazy. Just die. That would be disgusting. All everything he said is so disgusting. I have my correct judgment on him. Starting from when he used word family to manipulate Narja. Mhm. Yeah. Hearing urgent command director, she couldn't help but see the sad reflection of one replica in him. And I believe that replica is simulated, right? So it's like a safe trigger for this new replica to know or at least to experience that they might want to save the director, whoever got attacked right now. So we should fight against that, right? Because those are just something they try to feed into Narja mind. So let's just escape. Nah, director, you cannot redeem yourself with just one lie. I'm sorry. You cannot redeem yourself. Yeah, fast back to this part, right? I don't think we need to read this much back because if you read, you should understand what he's talking about already. Yeah, why say that right there, right? Just to make Narja feel bad. Mostly just to make Narja feel bad. Guilt tripping. Because he doesn't show any of that during the time together at all, right? He has so many opportunities to do that, but he did not. So he didn't try to redeem himself. He just tried to mess with these replica that throw him away. Let's just believe it like that. Why not? More convenient for us. Oh no, oh no. Really? If saving director is a good end, do I want that? Do I want that? Yeah, you have someone with you here, Gaia. Why you need to care so much about the director? Hmm. Come on, recover already. This is not you, right? Jerk away. Yeah, bad end. And that is all, right? I only gonna show you guys one route until the end, and we reach the end, and sadly it's a bad end. Huh. Disappointed that we need to save the director, but hey, it's a story. They want to write a dark, well, not they want, but people want a dark story from them, so they're gonna keep the player, give us the dark story, right? So it might be frustrating, but it's story they want to tell. And for now, at least for this chaos trauma code, sorry, not chaos, trauma code, the writing is fine. The context, everything is mostly coherent. Nothing feel out of place at all. So yeah, so far this trauma code is quite alright. Sadly, is the story of Narja, who most of her life just stuck inside the lab. So it's not that interesting, right? Because it's really predictable what happened to her.
戦う準備はできているよ。
It's
何をすればいい
really easy to understand what happened. What gonna happen, what happened right now, and what gonna happen next in her story because it's really linear, right? She born in the lab, stuck in the lab, struggle in the lab, and try to escape the lab. How to escape, how this story will unfold is what we gonna looking forward to, but we already know the end goal. So yeah, it's not gonna be that much surprising in terms of any twist or turn. Alright, that is all for me today. I hope you have fun playing video game. Good luck with your gacha and see you again next time. Don't forget to do promo code. We have skip button now, so you have no excuse not to do the story because you can skip them, right? So go do them, get the reward and leave. Enjoy anything you want to play. You don't need to stuck all the way in one game, right? There is so many games to play out there. So have fun and see you again next time. For now, bye bye.